next piece of business is to take that off the map. I'm not doing it. We will do that eventually, just not right now. Last thing we did was Dragon Temple Altar, maybe? I think that's where the Godskin Duo was. Oh, well, no, that's not what we're doing right now. My bad. What we're doing right now is getting our weapons topped off. At least to 24. Although I'll probably bump the Claymore to 25. That dropped something. Blood pots are kind of worth picking up because they give 100 or 200. I forget how much. If I sell them. Rock is in my way. These guys can still very much kill me if I'm not paying attention. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now, is not paying attention. I really need to go get the gold scarab. I should have done that before we did O and Millennia. But I didn't. Not that I really need to, but I do want to go get it before we start farming for the DLC. We haven't done a full run of this in a long time because it just takes forever. And we haven't needed a full run. Right now I need as much as I can get. So one full run might not even be enough. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not because we don't even have all of our smithing stones bought yet. Let alone upgrading. So we'll do 2 runs. And then see where we're at after we upgrade everything. Let's go back first. I know I'm gonna need another run, but we're gonna go back first. And I know this is super exciting, but this is going to help me for the next big boss fight. So I want this. This has to happen. I need 5 plus 12. So I need 17 more smithing stones. Smithing stone 8. In order to finish both weapons. And then what we'll probably do after that is try to do Electo. I can only buy 8. So yeah, we need another run minimum. Maybe even 2. We will see. So I still need 9 more. All said and done. He rolled at me already. Perfect timing for the roll. Oh, that one actually is really helpful. That one with the glowy eyes, we haven't seen that in a while. But that is the triple runes signifier. So that one's going to give me 6k instead of 2k. Ideally, if I really want to roll runes, although it would hurt me while I'm doing it. That's why I'm not. I would grab a bow to take that bird out too. That bird is 11k rune without the triple rune. And without the golden scarab. Which, the Golden Scarab I think is 20% rune gain, so we would be getting 2200 instead of, that was 10k, so that's actually more than triple. That's 5 times. I feel like it was always triple, so they either changed that or I am misremembering. But that is perfect because that was like a third of a run by itself. I cannot complain. So now that that's happened, we're gonna go buy the rest of our smithing stones we need and see how many more runes we need to actually level. I need 7 more. I'm gonna need runes because like I couldn't buy a whole lot there. I've only got 18k, and these levels are almost 3k a piece. So I don't know what that means for me yet in terms of like where I can go, but we're about to find out. Right. I got my God-slaying armament. Ah, I did get it. Cool. Okay. He's not going to talk about it. Normally he'll say something earlier in the game if you get it, but we didn't do that. Now he's kind of locked in what he's going to say, which is fine. It is what it is. And now I only have one of those final upgrades, so it's going to make upgrading my iron greatswords when I get those more annoying. But once our arcane levels up more, we're going to switch our flam, by the way, from heavy to arcane blood, which will give us arcane stats on it. Because right now it's getting plus 317 from the beast scaling. But once our arcane gets high enough, getting arcane scaling and blood loss buildup will just be better, even if it's less damage, because blood loss buildup will be better. And it actually won't end up being less damage as the arcane levels up. Because we won't stop at 30, we're just going to stop at 30 initially to level up other stats. Now, trying to remember how I get to Alexander. I don't think I can for a minute. But I honestly don't remember. I don't think the dogs can follow me, so that's why I just kind of ran. That guy's no fun to deal with, but he's not terrible either. Right now we're just trying to make our way to the next grade. I'm not really looking for a fight. We can do all that extra stuff in like before we go to NG+, like this guy right here. Do not want to fight him. Take Crucible Knight. We've been having great luck with Crucible Knights. I don't want to test that luck right now. We're just going to hit the grace and be happy. That being said, I have 2 things here in Farum Azula that I can get very, very soon. Plus Alexander's questline. But his questline will be after that. Birds! These birds are ass. I can run away from the birds. I have a fucking vendetta against the birds. All the birds. So while that dragon is alive, this next section is kind of ass. That being said, I don't plan on fighting the dragon. We might fight the dragon. It depends on these fucking birds. But I'm leaning towards no right now. Not gonna lie. We can always come back to fight the dragon later. If he doesn't kill me now. Got very close to getting hit. Because the dragon does not respawn. So once he's down, he's down. But I don't care. This part's kind of sketch. If I get hit while I'm running on it, I can potentially get knocked down. I don't want to. This part's also sketch because these enemies do a decent amount of damage. And there's a decent amount of them, so they can really give it to me. Alright. So this is the last grace before the story boss. It's also the grace we'll use for the optional boss. Now the optional boss is probably the best, most well hidden boss in this area. It is extremely well hidden. We also skipped Alexander going up here. But we're not going to do either of those bosses yet because I want to do Alexander. Actually, Alexander might be this way. I don't remember. Something's this way. We did, in fact, though, skip our talisman and our weapon. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember coming over here to do that. Oh, yes I do. I remember doing this a few times. Right here is the bridge to that weapon. There's a dude. I'm not worried about that dude. There's also a dude. I did not need to fight that dude. There's that Crucible Knight we aren't going to worry about. Still not going to worry about him. But we are going to come down here. And we should... There's a treasure chest there. That's important to know. But that's not what we're worried about right now. What we're worried about right this second is not going up for some fucking reason. I did his quest and everything. He didn't die. I don't know where he is. I don't want to go in there while he's still alive. But we're doing this now. One's dead. Two's dead. I don't know why that one was so much tankier than the other two, but whatever. I also don't know why my invader didn't go up. Alright, that's the second to last talisman. Now I need to look something up because the invasion didn't happen, and it happens right here. So I didn't know I needed to do that. Okay. Well, we gotta go back to the manor, apparently. We didn't finish Patches' story, but, you know, it is what it is.
It's true then?
I didn't talk to any of these guys. Okay.
Our Lord. No. I must thank you. Our Lord.
I thought I did, though.
You have taught us that defeat is not the end. Our Lord is immortal and will one day rise again. Stronger. Until
Okay, so
then,
she's in denial.
I must stay the path and do my part. I will leave the Volcano Manor before long. I suggest you do the same. I will miss these encounters. The champion who walks the tainted path shines all the more. I always was an admirer. This is perhaps we will meet again along the path. This perhaps.
So she's gonna move on now. We'll show off where she is whenever we're done with that. The guy who gave us the hint about the sword is gone. Gave me my thanks. Then Bernal is here. Hi, Bernal.
So, you killed Rykard. I harbor you no ill will. The strong take. Such is our code. Even he was prepared to meet a wretched end when he first took blasphemy unto his very flesh. But any road, the Volcano Manor is no more. Though we may yet fulfill an old promise. We hunted our own kind, and took what was theirs. And with everything in hand, the time has come to rise against the Erd Tree.
It's already burnt here.
Oh, greater will, hear my voice.
Anyway.
I am the recusant.
Yeah, I did not do this.
Inheritor of my brother's will. And you will fall to my blade. We refuse to become your pawns. Consider this fair warning. Oh, greater will, I am the
Okay. So this actually makes sense for what I'm about to do, because Farum Azula. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Farum Azula holds a very important part.
You scribes, you make this nonsense seem, well, less nonsensical. Perhaps a Tarnished will be Elden Lord after all. But for now, this manor is finished. The demigod beast is slain, and Tanith has lost her head. A fine mess. But how else could it end? When Daddy Ambition's head over heels courting Lady Blasphemy. Well, here I am, untethered, once again. Goodbye, my friend. What is it? Oh, come to make a parting donation to Patch's Emporium?
Not necessarily. You don't have anything I really want. But, I mean, I can buy it. I'll buy the S-Stock because that's not always great. And I'll buy these because those are actually really... I'll buy this because I can.
Cheers for that.
Alright, well... we're gonna go to Rykard's room just to show you. We're not gonna do anything, but there is something to do here. But now Rykard's head is here. We've got Tanith.
Oh, you... Allow me some time. Our Lord's carcass is vast, and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
So yeah, she's eating him.
Dear Rykard,
For some reason, that seems to be a very common theme in this game. Where everybody's eating each other.
Your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour.
Now the real problem right now for me is I don't know where I was supposed to go to find Alexander. Like, we saw Alexander, but I don't remember how to get there. For now, we're going to go back to the Great Bridge and go back to that bridge that we were just at. Because at this point, I should get what I went there for. Oh, we also need to go do Electo. We don't need to do it, but I want to do it. Like, Electo's the last Ash. So I kind of want to do it. Electo himself is not... Oh, whatever. Alright. I didn't want him getting up and following me. That's literally the only reason I kill it. Alright. We're on the bridge. Going back towards this box we've already opened. We don't want to go in that room. Once we go in that room, it's over. But, here's Bernal. Bernal is beating my ass. I missed. Find it crazy that his attacks are faster than mine. I don't know how that hit me, but whatever. Both healed. I jumped over him. That's cool. Ow. Cannot heal anymore because they only get one heal. I almost died there. He's down. It's very easy to die to Bernal. Notice there? I got a lot of shit from him there. And I got legendary armament, which is buggy. Blasphemous Claw is actually a very useful item if it was more useful. I'll get into that later. Devour Scepter is the weapon I was looking for, and then we got Bernal's armor. So, the Blasphemous Claw. And this is gonna... It's in this inventory, isn't it? Kind of like the Margit Shackles that we didn't use, which stuns Margot or Margit for a moment. Fetish bathed in golden magic, shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen. These ones were made to keep a particular omen under strictest confinement. Though faint, the shackles still retained vestiges of power, enough to trap the once bound Margit on Earth, if only for a short time. So yeah, this is a slab of rock engraved with traces of the Rune of Death. Can deflect the power of the Black Blade. On the night of the dire plot, Ronnie rewarded Praetor Rykard with these traces. Should the coming trespass one day transpire, they would serve as a last resort foil, allowing Rykard to challenge Malika Black Blade, the Black Beast of Destined Death. Now we haven't heard that name yet, but now you kind of have an idea of what I'm about to get myself into. Now, we've seen Black Blade attack. Electo uses them. Speaking of, we have to go fight him. So, Black Blade is very similar to the Black Flame abilities, where it does damage over time, but it also reduces your max health by 15% for the duration of its dot. That was not where I wanted to go. So, Black Blade abilities do that. So even when they hit hard, which they do, they have extra effects that are even more annoying. That being said, Black Flame is probably more annoying because the duration is longer, even though it doesn't produce max health. Which is why the Godskin Apostles are more annoying. In terms of just what their abilities do. Not them in general, because I'll be honest, Black Blade abilities are more annoying because of who uses them. And that includes Malekith. Malekith, by the way, is the boss I've been alluding to that could hold me up for a while, and actually bothers me more than Melania in many cases. I have a feeling Malekith's going to take me more than 2 tries. Not always, but in this scenario, it will probably happen. I am doing like 700 more damage per hit now. That almost hit me. That's fucking cool. I don't know where he was running towards, but knocked him into a stun. That was perfect. Oh god, that hit really fucking hard. I waited too long to do anything about that, and it bit me in the ass. I don't have stamina. Oh my god, I didn't dodge. Now this is way more doable now that I hit harder. I'm just being really fucking bad at the video game. If that could not have happened. Ooh, shit. As I said. Motherfucking, I didn't roll! Again with the not rolling. I don't know how many times I can deal with that and not, like, just crash out. That's like the 4th time now today. And that should have been a win. Honestly, it should have been a win way faster, but I was playing so fucking poorly. I'm not surprised that it wasn't a win. I need this because I still have my helmet on. If I die again, we will swap helmets. Dodge. I dodge. I missed. Fucking cool. I'm tired of you. I'm already sick of it. Almost died there to the dot. Stop the grab. I'm so sick of that move. I'm so sick of it. And it's easy for me to poise damage him, but he always does it after I'm like backing up and got hit, so I'm trying to heal. Not whenever I'm good and I can just press the assault. No, it's whenever I'm fucked and I don't want to be fucking pressured like that. The Crucible Knight does the same shit, where like the moment you've been hit, it's going to use its worst attack. Melania can do that too. I think that's why I hate this fucking fight. It's because it feels like the other fights that just piss me off. Fuck. How did you jump so high? No, fuck you. Not happening. I don't know how he got the poise to not, like, get stopped there. Find it impressive, though. I didn't roll. I definitely hit the button. I'm dead. I'm over it. I was so close the first run, and now it's literally locked me into the dumb shit. And I can get stronger, but I can't get much stronger. Like, I guess I could change my Flamberge to blood now. That would help with this fight. I'm swapping my helmet, by the way. We need to go back down to medium load. I keep letting it jump out of my fucking pack. I don't even know why I'm trying to do it, but here we are. Running away like a bitch is not allowed. Fuck you. I didn't dodge. I didn't try to dodge that one. That was me just saying I did not dodge. Fucking shit, dude. I actually got out of that one. I'm surprised. I did not have the stamina. I couldn't get out of that one, but we're gonna heal. We'll be okay, I hope. Fuck! Knocked him down. We're finally done. I kept saying him, but we know Legendary Ash remains. We know that the Black Knife Assassins were all female. It was just more of a generic term, really. Anyway, Black Knife Tish is the other summon I would use, but I cannot use it this run because I do not have FP. That's a late game thing for me. Tish was one of the assassins who, on the night of the plot, imbued her black knife with the rune of death and slew Godwyn the Golden. She was the daughter of the Black Knife ringleader Electo, and was killed protecting her mother during their flight from the royal capital. So, yeah. That's why Electo had it. That's her daughter. And one of them that did not survive the night of the Black Knight. Anyway, now that we're done with that, we can actually go back and figure out how the fuck I get to Alexander. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that yet. Oh, I do need to see if I have rune. Is that enough? That might be enough. Okay, thank God. We hit 25 arcane. I don't remember how to get to Alec. I know he's like over here-ish, I think. No, he's right here. Right here. I don't remember how to get right there. That is the problem. I don't remember how to get rid of it. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, there was no way I was doing that. These fucking birds. The lightning is not fun either, it's just the birds. Birds are the worst. Ow. Only thing I really want to do at this point is find Alexander. Wow, that followed me. Cool. That's what I wanted. The bird needed to die. That was really fucking annoying. Fuck you. Right. That's not... That did no damage, but it's not... Fuck you! Stop! Alright, he's dead. That dragon did not have a lot of health. Ooh, that's what I wanted, actually. So... It was really easy to beat, which is nice. And now he won't spawn anymore, which means no more fucking stop! Holy shit! I can't even hit him with a normal attack. That's how annoying it is. Fuck you. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to get to Alexander. That's what's causing me problems right now. I don't remember. There's a lot of parts of the map I have not looked at. But I know Alexander was near the end. Near-ish. Not necessarily at... I think where I'm going right now doesn't take Alexander. Going down that way, like there is a little city down there, that takes me to an item I never get. But not Alexander. I should have known that the birds were gonna come. Ruin my fucking... Why are there so many? Birds are the worst. Real boss. I fucking hate the birds. Alright, this did not help me at all. I'm gonna look up Alexander and remember how to get I could type Alexander. I don't know where this site of grace is that they're talking about. How do I get to that site of grace? I don't fucking know. How did I miss it? I don't know. I have no idea. Ah, hell. Sure. I went the wrong way. Can you just let me have that? I need to go down. I don't remember where down is. It's down. This might be down. Ah, shit. I gotta go through this again. Okay, so I don't want to go that way. Can't see shit while I'm being attacked. That's cool. Stupid fucking dog. Our dogs, the ones actually in the house, are making noises. Now I know why they're making noises. Yeah. Anyway. I'm about where I need to be. Looks like. I did not go this way last. I know that. No, yeah, I did. I missed. How I did that, I don't fucking know. But I did it. Yeah, I just didn't go this way last time. I went straight towards the end part. Still don't know where my brace is, if there even is one up here. That's here. I don't know what that is. Is this the lift? I hardly do this. Like, I've only done Alexander's Quest twice. It is the lift. So I've pretty much never been in this location compared to how many hours I've put in. I think that was my last. Yeah, I have maximum charges. I don't have maximum sacred tears yet. I thought I've been to all the churches. Guess I haven't. Alright, so from here I need to get to that building. And that takes me to Alexander. Like, this is a little bit easier to do. Want to know what this is? The Lord's Room, that's cool. I don't need the golden seeds anymore, so I'm not going to run up to that one. That was probably the last golden seed in the game, honestly. Because I started with one. There might be extras. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I don't really care. Here is our friend. A boy, Jar Master. I don't know why I'm losing stamina. I'm still in combat, it seems.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves. But that aside, you're certainly a force to be reckoned with, eh? I doubt there's a single soul who could have handled that giant other than you. It was practically a god. Of course, I count myself, the great Alexander, among the many. Which means I've but one thing to ask of you. Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
So now we have to fight Alexander.
You are ready then, I take it? Then let us begin. I am the great Jar Warrior.
Unfortunately, Alexander can't stand up to my attack. So he just kind of falls over and dies.
As I suspected, victory was
It's
impossible.
very empty.
This
look inside
vessel
of him.
was found lacking.
He does have one meat cube in
My
there.
thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions.
I don't know
It was a
why his
marvelous
feet curled
battle.
up like that.
I implore you, take what I bequeath from
I
inside
do
me.
not want what I
All
do.
vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
There he goes. I got the Shard of Alexander and Alexander's Innard. The Shard of Alexander is actually one of the best talismans in the game for like meta builds. My build is not a meta build, by the way. Far from it. Anyway, the Shard of Alexander greatly boosts the attack power of skill. So like my Blood Blade, or a meta skill in the Lion's Claw, or whatever the fuck it's called. Lion's Fang. That skill is like the meta skill. Shard of the Late Alexander, a shattered warrior jar. Scraps of stewed flesh cling to the shard, and tatters of ornaments can be seen mingled within the slime. Relics of a red-haired champion. See. So that's a reference to when he ate Radahn. And you can see parts of Radahn's armor in Jar Shard. The other thing we got was Alexander's Innard, which is over here in the key item, pretty sure. A keepsake of the warrior jar Alexander, found at the core of the dead flesh that once filled the great jar. The jar contained dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus our warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness. So, that is something we needed to finish what will be the last quest we finish, I think. Well, apart from Corrin. But we can't finish his quest until we defeat Malekith. So we are going to go to Jarberg and talk to our buddy. Forget his name. But he's our buddy.
I'll begin my journey once I'm ready to go, as a warrior jar, in search of glory.
Give him Alexander's insight.
Wow. Cuz, are these insights from Uncle Alexander? Thank you, cuz I'm a warrior jar, so I need to be strong. I can really have them, right? I understand. I'll get strong. Strong enough. I deserve to have Uncle's insights.
That's a disgusting.
I don't think I'll see you again. When I set out, warriors are supposed to work alone. Goodbye, cuz. And thanks for everything. I'll never forget you, cuz. I'll never forget you.
Okay. Very sad story of the jars. That only gets sadder as you play the DLC. So now, I think it was Jarbaron was his name, actually. He's gone. And we get the companion jar. It's our version of the companion. That is a talisman as well. Raises potency of throwing pot, which we don't fucking use. A talisman given by jars to their friend. Though the jars are brought to life by human flesh and blood, they are all rather kindly folk. Perhaps they were made to be better than their innards. And there's a deeper story to that we won't get to for a while, but it's there in the DLC. So, now that we've done all of that, the next thing to do are our boss fights. We are going to start with the optional boss fight. How much? I need 60,000. I would like to not lose these runes. But if we can do that, that would be great. I used 2 of these. See if that's it. should be more than enough. Level up my arcane. More damage. Oh, shit. Alright, so. We don't have the hints on where this boss is. But I know where it is. All we know is it's in the heart of the storm. All we know. We don't even know what the boss is because I haven't found anything on it in the playthrough. That's okay. I don't even know where those things are off the top of my head, so we're not going to worry about that. What I can tell you is it's down here. So we are going to jump right here, and now we are down here. Very well hidden spot. But if you were kind of looking around after you killed people, you could eventually find it if you're looking for the heart of the storm. You do want to be careful because if you fall the wrong way, you'll either fall to a platform that's going to make you take damage or die, or you're just going to fall off. Now it's hard to fall off because these platforms are pretty good. And it's set up to make it to where you can't really fall off even if you're not jumping. But you can fall and take a lot of damage, which you really don't want to do while you're doing this boss fight. And now we have a lie down action. We are going to do. Become one with the storm. I guess that's how that works. I don't really know. Time has stopped. And gone backwards, I suppose. I don't really know why this works the way it works. I don't know the lore. Well enough for this particular boss fight and Farah Missoula in general. But we are now, I guess, back in time, or they fixed the arena. I don't know. It's strange. But there is a giant ball sack. Not actually a ball sack. Actually, a dragon. I think it's considered the dragon in this universe. In the Elden. Granted, in my opinion, not the hardest dragon in the game now that the DLC's out. Definitely was the hardest dragon in the game pre-DLC. Although Adula was very difficult. Now that we're down here, though, we can use Miquella's Needle. So now, I'm still burnt, but like we are not tied to the Frenzied Flame ending. That has gone away. It's about break time, but we are going to try this boss at least one time and see what happens. So let's get to it. A big thing about this boss is it is a dragon boss. So lock on is kind of dog shit. Most dragons are like that. Most of the big dragons are like that. I tried to dodge, did not work. Tried to dodge again, did not work. That time I did get it. I'm not very good at the dodging of the lightning. Or that, apparently. I am just getting shit on. Holy fuck. I did that to myself. That wasn't even an attack. Bro! I've never had him be this fucking aggressive. Can I get to the face after healing? Cannot. Fuck it. I got the dodge off. Got hit by something. I don't know what it was. Okay, this is the scariest part of the fight. This attack can one-shot. I don't know if it can with my current health, but I would rather it not. I got hit by that. Cool. It has one more attack that is basically guaranteed to use in this fight. He is. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Alright. There's one more big attack that he's like guaranteed to use in this fight. I don't know where he went. Go. There he is. He just did this attack. So that attack is kind of insane. Oh, fucking god damn it, dude. How did that hit me? Got him. One try. That got sketchy though. We got down to 4 flasks at the end there. We killed Placidusac. Yeah. So Placidusac. Where's my remembrance? Power of its name's no. The Dragon Lord, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time, is said to have been the Elden Lord in the age before the Erd Tree. Once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return. So that's kind of a theme with FromSoft, is before every scenario, there's always an Age of Dragons. This series is... Elden Ring is no... I can't call it a series. I don't highly doubt, but I don't expect an Elden Ring 2. I think they did everything they wanted with Elden Ring. They're probably not going to. I would love an Elden Ring 2, because the beauty of this series is they could do whatever the fuck they want with it because of the way it's set up. But they never do. That's another beauty of it. Because even though they could do literally the same thing over and over again because of the way it's set up, with FromSoft game in general, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, all they have to do is make a new age where they do literally the exact same thing that they just did. I don't want to lose the runes, so we're just going to use it to buy all the things I don't have yet. Because we are going to probably lose these runes on the next boss. And I might as well spend the money on this shit whenever I go to get my iron greatsword. I should have bought the rune arcs, honestly. Those would have been the bigger investment, but it's fine. We are not going to use rune arcs for this fight, probably. I want to hold on to as many as I can for the DLC. Actually, before we do this fight, I'm going to try and fight the thing out here. Because if I kill it, it will disappear. And I won't have to run past it several times. This is just another one of those corrupted tree sentinels. Like the one we fought in front of Lindell. But this time I cannot summon our mimics here. And it's stronger. I took so much damage there. Ow. Alright, we killed it. That gives me the malformed dragon armor that those sentinels use. So, and now it doesn't spawn again. But I also just got runes I don't want. Actually, we'll go use those and then come back and then we will take our break. Because we are over an hour again. But we are really, really getting close to tying up the game. That is a guarantee. Like we are there. We are at it. I don't need any more of those. All right. So we're gonna go back to that side the Great Bridge spot. Sit at it so that we teleport here whenever we come here whenever we die. It's gonna happen. I can call it now. Then we'll take a break. It's break time. All right.